Hey there, Bronco fans. I'm David Gentile, joined by women's golf coach Krystal Kelly. And Coach, cup you're holding right there tells us just about all we need to know. Champions of the Colby Invitational, first of all, congratulations. Talk a little bit about how your team played in this tournament, what drove them to be successful and win this team title.
Yeah, very exciting week for us to win at home. Always special, to bring home a win, but especially to do it, here in Santa Clara. It was awesome. The team played really well. We struggled a little bit our first round, but we sat down post round and kind of talked about, what worked for us, what didn't. We didn't change our game plan a whole bunch, but just really committed to the process and committed to hitting, middle of the green or below the hole, and just what happened, and they stayed real positive, and that's, as a coach, is kind of all you can ask for. And the result was pretty good.
Yeah, quite a few shots off the lead, so certainly you were behind the 8-ball a little bit going into that second round. You mentioned not changing the game plan, just kind of sticking to what you guys needed to do, but what was one of the big things that had to change between day one and day two for you to rally and pick up this team title?
I think just belief that they could come back. It's challenging. I think Tiger Woods is a good example, when you hear like, oh, he doesn't win, when he's behind. But just telling the team that we can come back from this. It's our home. It's our course. We've been talking a lot about toughness and what does that mean to each player. And, I think that really kind of hit home for them. And, they just decided, okay, we're just going to, commit and, just really believe in ourselves. And it's hard because most golf courses they're parallel fairways so the team can see each other. Silver Creek's a little different, kind of hidden throughout the houses. So the team tried to do a better job of waving at each other. I tried to do a little bit better job of communicating that we got off to a better start. When somebody makes a birdie, I'll make sure to say, hey, Ashley started with birdie on 4 and, had a great tee shot on 5. And notice that really kind of pumps them up a little bit. So tried to do that differently.
And in terms of assessing performances of the team, you had a lot more to work with in this tournament because all 9 golfers were out there competing at Silver Creek Country Club, and Sadie Strain made some big headlines on day one at 2 under 70, and this is a player on your team who had not competed since the first tournament of the fall. What was the key to her success out there on day one?
Sadie's a great player, really strong, hits the ball really far. I know she's made some swing changes with her new instructor, and that's been really helpful. We've also made some changes in her putting, and I think for her it was just kind of being confident and able to pull everything together. So really exciting to see, my young players really excel in this tournament.
And another one of those young players, Annie Freman, who we've talked about, has had a really good fall, and those two actually went head-to-head on a sudden death playoff as a coach. What's that like for you to watch 2 of your teammates going head-to-head there in that sudden death situation?
It was really exciting. It was a very proud moment for me because normally it's your player and another player from a different school, so you're a little bit more on edge, but I couldn't have been more proud of both of them. I know they were both nervous, but, they both played their heart out, and, I was happy either way because I knew we were going to bring home the win, but really exciting stuff for the program.
Well, Coach, as you mentioned, always good to win your own event. Congratulations, and thank you for taking some time to join us today.
Thank you.